quick tutorial on the hamstring stretch and a variation on working with the difference between active and passive ranges of motion, and then seeing how adding a little bit of strength to that might shift some things and what we can learn from that. So if you have a strap, and I like to bolster myself, but feel free to do whatever is comfortable for you. If something under your head feels great, do it, just so that your head's not hanging back. Find yourself in a comfy place. And pick a leg. I'll do my left leg. And you're gonna bring the opposite leg to flat on the ground. And what I'm inviting you to do first, you can relax both legs to the floor for just a moment. I want you to feel your sacrum heavy to the floor, which is your bony part that is right above your tailbone, right about here. And then feel your lower spine is not pressed heavy into the floor. You could pretty much fit like a pencil there. Just a little bit of curve. And you're gonna want your upper ribs, if you had a bra strap or your somewhere in there, heavy to the floor. So I'd like you to feel that positioning of your spine and how it is and isn't in contact with the floor. Now I'm gonna ask, let's play around with, so this is gonna cue, am I gonna be tucking at my pelvis or not, or can I get this movement just from my leg? So you can bend your leg a little bit if you need to help get it up. And I'd like you to have a little bit of slack in your strap, so we're not gonna be yanking our leg into a position, but we're gonna be inviting our leg to lift only as high as it goes until we feel our pelvis tucking and that lower back coming in, like being pressed into the ground. And we're gonna back off from that. So we don't want that to happen. We're gonna maintain a lot of stability in the pelvis. We're only gonna lift our leg as high as we can without yanking on the strap. So go to that edge, feel that work, and then you can apply some tension to the strap, but just leave yourself there where you were. So you're not gonna pull yourself farther into the stretch. So take a breath or two here and settle into this. Now, let's play around with adding some resistance to that. So we're gonna do what's called an isometric contraction, where you're gonna push your leg, like you're gonna try and push it away from you, but you're not gonna let yourself move because you're holding onto the strap. So you're gonna do all of that work, like you're pushing your leg away from you, but you're gonna maintain this position. So again, if you're like someone who does things like 100%, don't feel the need to do like 100% of push in your leg. Maybe do like 60 or 70. So you're doing some good work, but it's not like you're trying to rip your arms out. Excellent. Now release that push away from your leg. Maintain your leg positioning. Relax the strap a little bit. And then just play around it and see, do you have a little more ability? Do you have a little more give now? Can you come up a little bit higher just actively, so without yanking on the strap? And then let's try that again. So if you got a little more give, which a lot of us do, it's kind of cool, add some tension to the strap again, but without pulling your leg closer to you. Settle into that, and then holding on with your strap with your hands, try and push your leg away from you again. Adding that isometric contraction. So you're not allowing your leg to move, but it's active. And again, not 100%. Good. So go ahead and release the contraction, and then you can loosen the strap, and even one more time, see if you get a little more give. It's pretty cool. So you can do this on both sides of your legs. I would recommend that to even it out. And play around with noticing how our length isn't as static as we often think it is. So a lot of times we think my hamstrings have this much length, I have this much give, I have this much flexibility, but as we just play around with, it's not as cut and dry as that. And so a lot of times it's not, my muscle is this length, it is my body only feels safe going into this range. It does not feel strong outside of this range. And so when we add that strength to that move, then our body, okay, I am strong in this position, and our nervous system will allow us to go a little bit farther. So it's just pretty fun to play around with. Let me know your thoughts and what you experience in your own body.